Hello YouTube and hello world viewers. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever made a video quite like this, and it's been encouraged by my family. So I hope it's something you enjoy. I've never done anything like it. First time. My normal viewers probably won't find this entertaining, but the older population, maybe even the young 20s might, I feel like. But I drink a lot of wine, so much that my family's like, you should do wine reviews. Like the way that I tell them about the wines that I like, it's easy to relate to. Not everybody is a like sommelier. Not everybody like, oh, the currant in the wine. Oh, I taste the raspberries. Oh, you taste that 1987 New Balance. No, we don't know we don't know how to taste wine like that. So I wanted to do a video about wine for the average person. Wine for the normal person who just goes to Kroger or Publix or Walmart even, or just wherever you buy your wine at, and you pick a bottle. And I've been doing this now I've been drinking wine. I started drinking wine probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I started with the easy wines. I think I feel like most folks start with the sweeter wines, the Moscatos, Rieslings. I started with those, and my palate grew, and I started to have a taste for other wines, red wines. I started with red blends. I grew into red blends. I did more research on it, and your Pinot Noirs, and your Cabernets, and Malbecs, and everything like that. But anyways, so getting past that, this is like my introduction to why I'm making the video, I guess. My family encouraged it. I've been drinking wine for 5 or so years. I've got my favorites I want to share with y'all, and I want to share with y'all my personal experience with them, how I describe wine to my friends, how I describe it to my family, and they're like, man, the way you describe wine will make a really good video, and you should do your best to put it out there. So this is my first attempt, and today I'm drinking a Zinfandel. It's an old vine Zinfandel, Gnarly Head to be exact. Gnarly Head Zinfandel, old vine Zin. From my understanding, I might be wrong on this, so don't quote me. I haven't done my research lately on it. But in order for it to be an old vine Zinfandel, it has to be a 100-year-old vine. The vine itself has to be 100 years old. A Zinfandel, they make them, I think they make them white, I don't know, and red. Again, this is for the average viewer. If you're a sommelier and you find this damn video, hey bro, I'm sorry, man. This shit ain't for you. This is for those people that just like go to Kroger, like, what wine do I buy? Oh, I'm having chicken tonight. I don't know, man. But this is the wine I bought tonight. I've had it before. I do like it. I knew that I liked it. This is why I bought it. And my family's like, hey man, you should really just do a review. So anyways, the bottle's empty. I drank it all tonight. And I'm like, I got enough courage to get up here and talk to y'all and tell you about my experience with it. I do have a little bit left. A little bit. So I'm going to talk about a couple different wines real quick, and then I'm going to talk about this one in particular. I'll talk about my favorite wine ever, and then how I equate this one to that one. So my favorite wine ever is made by a brand, I believe it's called 1,000 Stories. It's a Zinfandel as well. The brand's 1,000 Stories. It's a bourbon barrel aged Zinfandel. It's aged in bourbon barrel for 90 days. So it's my favorite wine, and I'm going to give you this description to kind of equate this wine to that one. And this one is not bourbon barrel aged. It is a classic old vine Zin in the traditional way. No alterations to the process. So anyway, excuse me. So my favorite wine, 1,000 Stories, old vine Zin, aged in bourbon barrels. It costs about $18 to $20 a bottle wherever you can find it at. And right now, that's my favorite wine. And so how I'm going to describe it to you right now. This is where for me it's challenging, because I'm trying to put my experiences into words that you can relate to. This is what my family says that I do very well, but you tell me, maybe in the comments below. I don't know. Maybe this video makes it that far. We'll never know. So look it up, 1,000 Stories. I'll probably compare a lot of my wines to that wine, because that's my favorite right now. I haven't tried a whole lot of expensive wines, as Neither has the average consumer. Most will probably spend 20 bucks a bottle, maybe 80 more. The average wine I know today sells for about 12 bucks a bottle. So I feel like $20 is going a little bit above and beyond. So anyways, 1,000 Stories, Zinfandel, bourbon barrel aged. All right. So when you take a sip of that wine, the way I equate it is like it's a very, very, very intense like burst of flavor. You're like, oh man, this is gonna be one of those bitter wines. It's gonna wind up punch you in the mouth and then just dry you out, and you're gonna be like, oh, one of those. But it's not. It's really not. So the way I say it is, imagine Mike Tyson, you punch you in the mouth with a flavored glove. Like it's just like it's so much flavor. That's that particular wine, and then it just cruises away. It melts. It just goes away. The flavor's so smooth. You're like, oh man, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And you just want more, and you want more, and you want more. Next thing you know, your bottle's gone, and you're falling down going to the bathroom because that shit's so good. It's my favorite wine. Now that brings me to Gnarly Head. This wine, Old Vine Zinfandel. It's similar. So the reason I bring out my other wines, I want to give you a comparison to this wine. All right, Gnarly Head. Get the bottle. You can see it. Old Vine Zinfandel, 2018. You can buy it at fucking Publix. I bought it at Publix for like, I think this one was maybe 12 bucks. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, when you take a sip of this wine, you get that same rush of flavor. It's a very intense flavor. You taste the sweetness, the berries, all that shit. So this, like, again, this video is for the average consumer. So I'm not gonna be in here taking, like I said, you taste the currant and the pepper and the 1987 New Balance shoe leather. No. Okay, you taste the berries. Okay, it's like wine. You're like, this is some good ass wine. So you taste your wine. And I have some, a little bit left. I drink most of the bottle. Actually, I drink all the bottle. It's fucking gone. I need some more. So you smell it, right? Just the bougie folks do. It smells like wine. It smells good though. Wait. So smooth. But so for this wine, the flavor intensity for me, it's like you're getting punched in the mouth, but not instead of Mike Tyson, like for me the 1,000 Stories is. This is by a 15-year-old. He's like mid-puberty, just like it kind of stings. You feel it, you're like, oh, it's okay. Do that again. It's not intense. It's not super duper intense. But a 15-year-old packs a punch. Don't get me wrong, right? So it's still very good, and it's smooth. It just cruises down. It just goes so well with anything. Tonight I had ribeye. I made ribeye tonight. I grilled it. I also had homemade vodka sauce with gnocchi. I made it myself. I used tomato paste, heavy cream. I chopped the onion. I chopped the garlic. I did it all. The basil. Everything myself, and I paired it with the Gnarly Head. God, it stood up so well. It was so good. So like for me, like all those flavors were intense. The intense steak, the intense flavor of the vodka sauce with the pasta, and then I cleared my palate with this. Take a little sip. What's left, and you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy it. For me, I taste the berries. Like, it tastes like wine. For me, like, I'll be honest, a lot of wines just taste like wine. And, like, for me, it's like, what's good? You see some bougie folks be like, this wine's got some legs on her. No. It's just good wine. It just tastes good. It just tastes good. So, I encourage you to go out, get a bottle of Gnarly Head, Old Vine Zin. I did it with steak. It was amazing. The vodka sauce I made from scratch with the gnocchi, it kept its its flavor. I don't know, it stood up. It went toe to toe with the intensity of the flavors. So for me, this is a very good wine. It's not a wine I would keep around the house to drink every day because it's a little bit more than the average bottle, or maybe it's on par, 12, 13 bucks. I think I paid for this, but. So good, so good. It's definitely in my top 10 of wines, and we will explore all of those wines in these videos. I'm going to see how this one does. I'll post it on Facebook. I'll post it on YouTube. You let me know. Let me know what I need to do better. I really want to do wine reviews because I just enjoy them so much. I do whites. I do reds. I don't do the sweet stuff too much, but if this gets big and y'all want to see me do that bullshit, I'll give it a try. I do like the your more traditional wines. I like your Cabs. I like your Pinots, Malbecs. Haven't gotten to the bougie wines. Maybe one day I'll get into the really expensive stuff. Most of my wines you'll see me drinking probably below $20 a bottle. But that's because, like I said, they're for the average consumer. They're not the millionaire who's buying a $300 bottle of wine to drink with his fucking scallops. So, anyways, so my final thoughts on the Gnarly Head. It's super smooth. There's no dryness. It doesn't leave your mouth dried out like you ate some cotton balls. You don't need to drink water after it. It's got an intense berry flavor because it's wines made out of grapes, and it just goes so good. All right, now I'm hoping I can get some more details in further videos. This is my first one. Again, let me know what you think. Maybe in the comments below. Maybe you hate me. Maybe you like me. I don't know. But anyways, scale of 1 to 10. I'll try this very wine. Scale of 1 to 10. Old Vine Zinfandel, and I'm always gonna like. That's my favorite changes. I'm gonna compare it to my favorite one, which I will do a video on maybe next. I'll try to get a bottle from Kroger. Kroger sells it. I can't find it really anywhere else where I live at, but it's 1,000 Stories Zinfandel bourbon barrel aged. It's my favorite wine. So always compare to that. If that's a 10 out of 10 from what I've tasted, for me this Gnarly Head right here is probably a 8.9. It's really high up there. Really high up there. Easy to drink. You can drink it just watching TV. I really enjoy it with my dinner, and I really enjoy it after dinner when I'm having like a couple pieces of chocolate. I'll drink it with that while I watch TV after dinner. It's just a well-rounded, easy to drink, multi-purpose wine. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope this is something that we do more of. I hope you really enjoyed it, and until next time, guys, I'm out of here.